Welcome back to another video. I'm extremely happy to know that Tiffany Red is advocating for all these publishing artists that have not been getting paid. So on the last video, she went on to say how Beyonce has been stealing publishing rights to music. If you don't know who is Tiffany Red, she wrote songs for Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, and other artists. She has credibility into the world of entertainment. However, Beyonce seems to be doing some things that is really hurting a lot of writers into the entertainment industry, whereas she's taken 20 or 30% of the credit for publishing right. Therefore, Tiffany Red want to speak up upon it and hoping that this can change. And she, as she mentioned, this is not to bash Beyonce, but because Beyonce has so much influence, they just need a change. So watch this.
So imagine you've been working at this job, right, for 10 years, 15 years, and then all of a sudden you were making, like, let's say your salary was $100,000. So you've been making $100,000, you've been getting raises every, year, whatever. And like, you can pay your mortgage, you can pay for your kids, you can buy your food, you can pay for your car, you can pay for your life off of your job. And then all of a sudden, something changes in the company, and now the salary for that same job drops from $100,000 to $30,000. And you're already living in, a nice, neighborhood. You've got a mortgage already. You've got a car note. You've got kids. You've got all these things, and you've got a 15-year career where you only have experience professionally as a songwriter, writing music, right? Because that's a career path, is writing songs. There was a time when songwriters used to make so much money from writing album cuts, because during the time when the format was CDs and tapes and radio, publishing was a way more lucrative revenue stream. But because of streaming and the way that the payout structure is, that is decided on by the Copyright Royalty Board, by the way, which is the government. The government controls how much we make from streaming, just like they control how much the people make for minimum wage. It's the same kind of concept. So we don't have any control over how much money we make for our royalties, right? So it is a known fact that since streaming started, that songwriters' income has taken a nosedive. Publishing is the only stream of income we make off of the song. When an artist does a record deal, right? They negotiate an advance and like a budget for like their recording costs, marketing costs, all these things. And they negotiate points on the master for their record. So what does that come with? Money, royalties. So they get a performance royalty, they get their points, they get sound exchange money, they get tour money, they get merch money, they get sponsorship deals and advertisement deal money, they get all the money. The only piece of pie that songwriters have is publishing. One income stream, one source, one. That's why it's such a big deal when artists take publishing from songwriters, because it's the only thing they have, right? On top of the fact that the income has nosedived because of the way streaming pays now. So now we went from there being this big middle class and people being able to pay their bills, put the kids through school, take nice vacations and whatever, and enjoy the fruits of their labor. Because by the way, songwriters should be able to live a comfortable life as well. We got the world dancing. You know what I'm saying? We write the songs that people get married to, people cry to, people have have joy and happiness to, sadness to. We write the soundtrack to people's lives. So yes, the artist is the vessel and the vehicle that brings the song to the world. We're the ones that create the song. The Beehive, listen, I know that's y'all queen, and I respect it. I'm not up here being disrespectful to Beyonce at all. But I'm also not about to not speak about something that is impacting so many people in my orbit. This is, like I said, this is not some happenstance, oh, I just decided to say this. No, I can't tell you how many people I know. And since all of this happened, so when everything started going viral yesterday, the writers and producers that I'm talking about in these videos, almost all of them hit me and said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for speaking for me, because I can't speak for myself. And by the way, today I got a copy of a Beyonce Parkwood NDA. I'm not done reading it, but I got a copy of it. And I can say from reading it so far, I understand why they're not saying nothing.
Now, honestly, in my heart, fear is fear. You know, when it comes down to artists, because they leverage so much money in different areas when it comes down to performance, merging, collaboration, and all these, they're making money from many different avenues stream. The one thing these songwriters and publishers have, the one thing that they have should not be split. Like, fear is fear. I mean, what are your thoughts on this video? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, we'll see you around. Thank you for watching and be blessed.